Hi there, how are you doing? I'm Henrique Ferreira and welcome to another Q&A video. My Patreon send all of the questions of this video on Patreon, and for only $5 a month you can have access to all of the tabs for the songs in the channel, have access to exclusive lessons, tutorials, guitar tips, exercises, plus support me and be a part of YouTube's coolest indie guitarist community. And if you join the PDF tabs tier or higher, you get a free download of my music theory essentials ebook to start evolving in music, and also get 2 free PDF tabs to study. Hit the first link in the description and check it out. So Luke sent the first question and he asked, do you play any other instruments? Yes, besides the electric guitar, I played the acoustic guitar. Actually, I first started with the acoustic and then I moved to electric. Piano/keyboard. And a little bit of bass. After I learned about music theory, it became way easier to learn other instruments because, you know, the theory is the same for all of them. You just need to learn the specific technique of each instrument. And that's the first tip of the video. If you're a musician, please learn music theory. Unfortunately, people don't pay enough attention to it, but it's an essential part of making music in general, or even learning a new instrument. What softwares do you recommend for creating presets for effects? Right now, I'm using Ableton. I use the effects of my Zoom G-Tracks and pedal and the Zoom Guitar Lab software almost 100% of the time, so I'm not used to these other guitar softwares out there. However, I did try Ableton once and it's a very good paid option. I also like to use the native effects of Ableton Live Lite, and I like to mix it with some free VST plugins like Baby Comeback for delay, Magic Switch for chorus, the Valhalla Supermassive for reverb. If you have a PC, you definitely should check out these plugins. They are not for guitar specifically, but you can make great presets with them. So I got my guitar here with me and Ableton on my screen to show you how to create a good preset with these 3 plugins I talked about. So let's start with the tuner. Let's search it. Here it is. This should work, and we're going to need a amp simulation now. I like to use this clean guitar amp. Let's set it up. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to add our magic switch for chorus. Now we're going to add the Baby Comeback for delay. I like to use this analog preset. Let's turn these knobs. Let's add a limiter just so our sound won't clip. And the last effect we're going to add, it's a reverb, the Valhalla Supermassive for reverb, the mix all the way up. This Valhalla Supermassive also has some delay presets, but we're going to use only the reverbs. I like to use these Space Verb 1999. that's it. This is the preset. This should work for like 99% of the indie sounds you want to play. And also this is the signal chain I use to record my videos and most of the songs with just some punctual settings on the pedal or in the program. Best exercises like 3-4 for guitar to do every day. Thanks. There are some simple exercises I like to do before playing or before recording. Starting with this one from my alternate picking tutorial on Patreon to warm up my right hand with the alternate picking. It will just do 4 picking in each string, not pressing any fret, just relaxing your hand on the top of the strings. After that, you can start pressing the frets in the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern to warm both hands together. The last one, also from Patreon, is one of my favorites for finger independence. Max and 3 questions. Let's see it. What artist has inspired you the most? I have lots of artists who inspired me and still inspire me today to play guitar and get better at music in general. But my top 3 is Luke Lauterbach, Matheus Assato, and Kiko Loureiro. I also would like to mention 2 bands that changed my musical perception and they make me fall in love with music every time I listen to them. It's POD and of course Last Dinosaurs. What is your biggest passion besides music? I couldn't list just one passion, so I'll say 2. The first one is basketball. I started playing basketball like 6 years ago, and this is something that I really like to do. I even considered being a basketball player here in my city, but it didn't work out because I needed to quit for almost 2 years due to some medical problems. And when I came back, I just lost the time. It was a good thing though, because I started giving music a different look after that. And here I am. I still play basketball and I'm now playing for my university, Fatec Sebrae. I always have a good time when I'm playing. And the other thing that recently started to gain my attention is cars, especially JDM cars. I really like to watch videos, stay in contact, and also to go to some related events. And I also used to have a 2000 Honda Civic, and I was planning on making a project with it, but I needed to sell it due to some personal reasons. But I definitely will get another one soon, and I promise I'll record some nice videos for you guys. What is your approach to figuring out songs? And do you have tips? I have 3 essential steps when I'm transcribing songs. I hear the song with all the attention, with an active listening. I search for some live performances, and I search for the notes in my fretboard. Knowing music theory helps a lot. I can easily figure out the key of the songs and notes I can use or not. So to demonstrate, I'll grab a random song of our October's Patreon list on Patreon, and I'll try to describe it here for you guys. We always got lots of nice songs here. It's so sad I can't not record every single song. Let's grab this one.
It'll make sense, you would question, maybe it's all true when no one else is around you. Do you feel the same as I do?
So let's try to transcribe this first verse. As I heard, I could, identify the degrees of the harmonic field. It's just a major 7th chord. I think this.
It'll make sense, you would. It'll make sense, you would. Question, maybe it's all true. When no one else is around you, do you feel the same as I do? You're texting your friends with the worst of intentions, commitments pretend, excuses invented when it's time. You'll find.
I think this song is in G major. Start from the 4th.
It'll make sense, you would. Question, maybe it's all true. When no one else is around you,
6.
do you feel the same
And then the 4th.
as I do? You're texting your friends with the worst of intentions, commitments pretend, excuses invented when it's time. You'll find. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry now. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry now.
Yeah, that's the idea. With just 38 seconds, I could identify the key of the songs, and this just turns way easier to transcribe the rest of it. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe on Patreon to send your questions for our next Q&A video. Thank you for watching, and bye.